Good morning. This is my setup for cooking in the tent, but here's what's cool. Just being able to look right outside your tent and see the colors of the sunrise through the trees. Rain probably stopped, I don't know, 2 in the morning, maybe earlier. No, actually, I guess it was much earlier than that because we were able to get out and take care of manly business right before our final going to sleep. But things are wet everywhere, but we got a great morning to look at. You can see the clouds down in the lowlands, or the fog. See up above that off into the distance. What a great way to, what a great view to start the day. You don't get this from the kitchen at home. Cool stuff. Well, we'll get back with you later on our morning video. Just want to show you the sunrise. That's it.
At least you're not doing it from privy. Got a rewarded from our morning climb here. Just incredible view. Again, it's always amazing when you climb up out of the clouds, and again, it looks like just an ocean out there. The little mountaintops poking through. Getting one more look at this view. The trail's kind of got us going right along the edge here, so it's just opening up more and more.
Let me check Google Maps, see if I can identify.
All right, our statistician is working on locations and places.
Service 4 bars. Google Maps. Oh, it says we're on the AT.
Huh. We should hike the Appalachian Trail one day.
So I don't see anything that says that that's a river flowing through there. Highway 41 runs down through there. I thought maybe it was going to tell us there was a big river that kind of followed that line. Just there's a bunch of lakes and small bodies of water, but God, it's pretty.
It is pretty. Very, very pretty. We have made it to the top of Mount Race.
Mount Race. And we didn't race up, but we just want y'all to be able to see this view that we're looking at. It's a 360-degree view. Probably going too fast. Don't get car sick. But it's more what we saw earlier. And it's
incredible. Just incredible.
Especially off to the north there. You can see the way it fills in those little areas. The mountains like an ocean. Really neat. So we don't want to dwell too long. We got another one that's even taller. We got to go up here. I think it's maybe a mile and a half, 1.7, something like that ahead.
Like that. Yeah.
So we're gonna go get that done, and we'll check out you guys. Check in with you guys later on down the trail. See you.
All right, we made it to the summit of Mount Everett.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Mount Everest is great. I always thought Mount Everest was going to be a lot harder, oxygen tanks and all that other kind of stuff. But
No. Mount Everett.
Everett, not Everest?
No. Everett.
Well, this is really exciting being at the top of Mount Everett. I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, look, right there. There was a fire tower here at one time, too. I guess you didn't have fire towers on the top of Everest.
Although they should have.
They should have.
But this is close. It's only a decimal point off. Move that over a little bit, it'd be 26,000.
Yeah, instead of 2,600. Yeah.
So a common mistake.
Yeah.
Common mistake.
Sorry about that. I'll talk to Johnny Bench about it.
This is the site of an old fire tower that was up here. You can see the sign there saying it was 1915 to 2002. They had a fire tower.
It burnt down.
It burnt down, yeah. Now they just have these nice concrete seats that Joe is demoing.
They're great seats. Fit one person at least to a side, so 16 people easily can sit up here.
Yeah, just get the bus to bring them all up and.
All right, this is the start of day 66. 66.
Yeah, we're heading out of Great Barrington, Massachusetts, and we got in. I don't know if we talked a whole lot about the shuttle ride in yesterday, but we had a great experience where the person, Jess, who was listed on Gut Hooks, couldn't do the ride for us both ways, and so she gave us the name of a guy named Joe Sokol. We contacted him, and he picked us up yesterday, and we decided to stay over because of the weather and stuff. And so we'd asked him about outfitters, because when I fell, one of the times when I fell yesterday, I cracked the aluminum tube on my pole. So I was like, I can't use my trekking pole anymore, so I was going to go with just one. But there was there's no outfitter here locally or anything, so we were like, man, what are we going to do? And this morning, Papa Joe shows up, Papa Joe Sokol shows up, our driver, and look what he had for me. A trekking pole, so I can have 2 poles today. And it's just, this guy, it was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, can I give you any money for that? No, just pay it forward. He's just, what an amazing human being. And those stories that we get on the trail like that, it just touches us so deeply. And it's just like, wow. Humanity, the good side of it.
Yeah, what a great guy. Again, we originally were just going to come in, get resupply, and get out, but like I said, the weather was getting a little bit rough, and we decided, hey, what the heck, we'll stay in. And so he gave us a great recommendation for the Travel Lodge, which happens to be right next to the Barrington Brewery, which, and then within walking distance of the grocery store. So it's a great place, fairly cheap, but nice room. So it all worked out pretty well. We caloried up pretty good. Actually, we were so full last night at dinner, we couldn't finish dinner.
Dinner was, I think 8-10 wings and soup, and we couldn't finish it.
We couldn't finish it because we'd eaten such a gigantic lunch. So that was good.
And then we had a pint of ice cream for dessert.
There's that too. Yeah. So we've got, we're going to try for 17 today. And we'll see how that unfolds with the weather. It's supposed to be kind of misty and yucky most of the day, and then this evening is supposed to get a little bit rough. So we'll just have to play that by ear, how far we actually go. Our goal is we got 2.5 days, and then we've got some good friends of ours that are going to be picking us up that live near here, and will be picking us up and helping us resupply and stay at their house and stuff. So that's going to be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Get a chance to get some home cooking, that type of stuff.
Get some fellowship and some rest.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. So we got about 2.5 days. Looks like it's going to be a rainy week, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, we're going to head out, and we will try to film more later, but if it stays misty and yucky, you probably won't get a chance to do a lot of it.
Yeah, it's just, you probably don't enjoy seeing the meh. So we'll just hike.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. All right, y'all take care. We'll see you a little later.
Happy trails.
We just finished our first climb coming out of Great Barrington, and the trail's been really decent. We had a lot of water we had to kind of cross through, but getting some pretty good trail right now, and it lightened up a little bit. There a brief second there we actually had shadows, very brief, but shadows nonetheless. So pretty happy the day started out the way it is. Just gonna see how it goes. You can see here David's getting ready to go through a little lake right there, or around it. Had a lot of that on the trail today. We're going around it. It's the better part of Valor. It's not the puddle you want to die on, so to speak. Besides, there might be puddle sharks in there. So we'll keep on hiking and get back with y'all later.
All right, top of our morning climb here. Got a beautiful view. Clouds have raised up some. Yeah, just beautiful countryside.
It almost looks like snow on top of those mountains.
Yeah, and we're kind of on a rock here. Walking through the enchanted forest here.
right, this is a wrap up for day 66.
We had a good day of hiking. The trail was trail was very wet and there was water everywhere. And sometimes it's like, where's the trail? Well, just follow the mud in the water, but you could get around most of it. But
Yeah.
it was a good hike.
Yeah, rocks were a little slippery, which means you had to go slow. It drizzled a little bit in the beginning. Probably by 9 it had stopped, but then just kind of misty. And you saw some of the videos that we did that it started to clear up. We pulled up short today. We only ended up doing about 12 miles. There's a thunderstorm and some bad weather moving in tonight, and we decided that we would be in a shelter tonight. And this is the last one before, I think there's another one 16 miles away, and we knew we couldn't make it. So I'm gonna step out here just to
It's a nice shelter.
give you kind of a good view of it. But it's a really nice shelter. It's got some bunks in it, and there's actually an upper area. Yes, Vanna in the back will be showing you. Oh no, he's running. Okay, all right. Well, anyways, it's a pretty nice shelter. So we just made that command decision that we would stay here instead of trying to push. The next thing we were actually shooting for was a campsite, but it was a small campsite, and we knew there were a couple other hikers that were headed that way.
And if you're sitting in, our last campsite experience wasn't that great, so you could be on unlevel ground again. You could be amongst a bunch of trees, and it's going to be storming and raining all night. So in the morning we'd be forced again to breaking down camp in the rain, and that's kind of a drag. So being here tonight, we've just been taking it easy. We've been hammering the food. We've been eating as much as we can out of our food bag, and then tomorrow, when we start out of here, we'll have our rain gear on. Everything in our pack will be dry.
Yeah, so that we'll get a good start. And then tomorrow we're going to try to push 16. Unfortunately, it's going to be rainy all day tomorrow, so we'll probably be hiking through some yucky weather. Our plan is to get to the Upper Goose Pond cabin. I don't think it's open yet. It talks about opening mid-May, so we'll see. If we get lucky, it'll be open. If not, then we'll probably try to stay on the porch there, which is covered.
Yeah.
And that'll give us a little relief from the rain.
And the rains should abate. Based on the last thing I looked at, tomorrow night, which means in the morning there would be no rain at all. We'd be able to pack up and hike out to meet our buddies from Burn Hills.
Yeah. So I hate it when we got to do these responsible type decisions. I mean, I don't know what that's all about. I mean, I just want to come out here and hike and do whatever, but I guess we're doing the smart stuff.
Yeah. But we were feeling pretty good today. The only bummer, he took one slide.
I did.
And we may have to show it later. We're not sure how we're going to pull it off, but now we have matching bruises on our left hip.
We do.
And we have matching cuts on our left ear.
I know. I got hit by a branch today, and ear it didn't cut it bad, but it's enough that it just kept bleeding. And I should have taken a picture of Joe's medical. His first thing was put a tourniquet around my neck, and I said, "I don't think that's going to work, Joe." So then we wrapped it around my ear, and that helped stop the bleeding.
Kind of looked like a pirate, though.
Yeah. So I mean, nothing serious. It's just in the ears when you cut it tends to bleed.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, other than that, it was a good day. Good day. So, but yeah, we're getting ready to do some dinner. And it's, again, even though it was a short day, we've enjoyed just kind of hanging out and relaxing. So
we got a lot of planning done.
We did, yeah.
About 2 hours trying to figure out the next, 2.5 weeks. What we're going to do and resupply. And Nikki, that means you're going to be having some action items here.
We're going to have to call you back into duty here.
Tell you in advance. We appreciate it.
Yeah. So, and that's, Joe and I both said, we're really looking forward to get back into a good steady hike routine. And, we've, again, trying to make the smart decisions, kind of like today's is pulling up short. But we're hoping once we get back on trail after spending a couple nights at our friend's house, that we really can start getting focused to do the finish here. So, and hopefully the bodies and everything will be ready to go.
Our bodies are feeling better.
Yeah, they're really doing good. Doing good. So, all right. Well, I think that's about it.
It is.
We will
appreciate you all watching.
Yeah, and we will talk to you all tomorrow morning. And we'll try to if it's not raining too hard. And we'll go from there. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.